All right, all right. Good day, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Maybe you are not in Africa, Asia, Europe, wherever you can find yourself. I just want to say, I hope everywhere in the world there are Sierra Leoneans, there are people, Africans that want to speak their local dialects, but nowhere to be found. So it's like I decided to bring up I sit down and then I decided to bring up a platform wherein you can decide how you can have your own basic. So far we going, we can have more. I was first of all I was thinking to ways for people to come in so that I will be able to what if you're not be able to join, you can watch the live later. Please follow, like and comment as well. I can go through the comments and then I'm able to reply to you. Maybe what I'm trying to teach here today is not part of maybe what you want to know, and maybe so you can give a comment section, then I will reply to you and give you the correct answer. In Mende, whatever you want to know in Mende, I will teach you. I think you have met your perfect coach so that your teacher, your teacher, so you can be able to get what exactly you need or what you want exactly. So as for now, I want to teach you maybe few things. Let me say the maybe the greeting first. As for the first episode, I want to teach you the greetings, how to greet elders peoples, young, old, the grandparents, I mean grandmamas, grandfathers, how to greet them, or use colleagues, how to greet peoples, because the many peoples are people that have so much respect for each other, so they have all category of greeting. Yes, because if you meet an elder people, you can't greet him like, or I can't greet him like the same way I greet my colleagues. It's kind different, and it's kind of turn up to you. Is like it's different and different segments of greet. So it's like we do the different category. Maybe this episode one by the grace of God, if God permits us the time. So but I was just expecting for more people to come in. So like, but if they are not be able to meet with the live, they can give a comment so that when I'm finished, or maybe I will be able to go through later, give them the correct reply, what they want to hear, and what exactly they need or what they want to learn about this culture, the unique and kind of established culture, one of the biggest ethnic group tribes in West Africa, because you can find Mendes in Senegal, you can find Mende in Liberia, you can find Mende in Sierra Leone, you can find Mende in Guinea, you can find Mende most of these West Africa's country, the origins, the typical Mendes, they are there. I'm not saying about the abroad, maybe they go there to settle and find their living, migration take place. But these African countries are place where the many people settle, they have their own community where they own. So it's like people may want to know. I believe strongly that there are lots of people out there wants to know, want to learn more about this culture, gets more info how to do all those stuff. But we can get more deeper into it as we are going forward. I just started the first episode for today in my office that I was bit um I was a bit late because due to my schedule and work plan that I was having by then. But so far, so good. I'm here to give you all the things that you need to learn about the Mende culture, the Mende tribe, the typical culture, the unique part of the Mende tribe. Not today. Today is just basic. We are going to learn how to greet and how to mingle because these are people that's lovely and kindly people. So they want to mingle and learn more about different things. So they have lots of things to explain. They have unique culture. If you came in Sierra Leone, you go Senegal, you go Guinea, you go Liberia, you go Gambia, you go Nigeria, you go Ghana, you can find all this type of people that I'm talking about, the Mende people. These are so much lovely people. So they are business minded, they have the love and passion for everybody. So they show the love and share to each other. That's why they have been spread all over the world. So it's like first of all, for greetings segment, for you to greet in Mende, if you meet someone is an elder people, maybe it's one, if it is one person, an elder person you meet, you want to greet him or her, you can say, because if it's a woman, it's kind of different at the end. If it's a man, it's kind of different as well. So if you want to, please, excuse me, please, let me answer to this call quick. Someone is trying to call. Please. Um, Hello. Sorry, I'm on live. I will call you back. Eh? Hello. Right. I think it's kind of busy a bit. I'll get on to the person later. So, if you want to greet an elder person, maybe if it's a man, um, maybe it's kind of ageable person, you can call him Marabiana, Madabua, Madabi Uvai. That's mean Madabi Uvai. Mada. It mean grandfather. How are you doing? My grandfather. How are you doing? Madabi Uvai. That's you are trying to ask about his health status. If how he is doing, how his health status is going. Like Madabi Uvai. It's like if you want to say Madabia. It's like you want to say good evening, sir, or good evening, grandfather. You can say Madabiana. So it's like it's that kind of way. Marabiana. But if you want to go to the extent, you can say, for know about the health status, so you can respond well, you can say, Marabiana, be vine. You understand? That's two statements there. Grandfather, how are you doing? How is your health? See. So that's it. Marabiana, be vine. He can respond now to you. Kayin Goma, that's me. I tell the master, thank you, great almighty. Kayin Goma, Musebian Goma. It is different, but it's the same. Kayin Goma, Musebian Goma. That means tell God thank you. We tell God thank you for because of life and maybe good health is not, so like that. And then if it is if because there are times frame, if maybe in the morning time, you just wake up, you want to greet an old man or maybe your grandfather, you can say marabiye yini, marabiye yini. That's mean how was your night, how is your night, how was your night. So it's like maybe you wake up, he wake up earlier than you, maybe you meet, the time has already passed the morning hour. So you can ask him, Mada, biye yini. So he can respond to you now. Thank God as the same as we used to. In Mende we say, Kayengo mayen, nyalwingi ilo panda. That's me. I slept well. Praise God to the Almighty. So you see. And then in the afternoon time, maybe you are passing by, you see your grandfather sitting down, you want to say hi to him, or you want to greet him I probably want to meet him and greet him because that's what the many people actually most time do. They can't just pass and say hi. They can't. It's like you are not responsible. You are not respectful. You are not kind of person that show respect to elderly people. So you can go and meet him and say, "Mother, Bieluvine." That's me. Mother, Bieluvine. This mean how the afternoon. How is the afternoon? How is the afternoon is going like? Mother, Bieluvine. So you see, that's it's the difference. Bieluvine. That's me. They ask him how the afternoon is going like. So Marabiana is different. Marabia is kind of different. You see the scenarios where I'm going to. So you see, they will ask because the many people most time think about your health state. So that's why they are greeting is all most time it's about question because they want to know how is your health, how are you doing. So most time they ask you questions for you to respond because it's like the many people for them, if they greet you, you don't answer, it's like a crime. Because that's why they post on you question so you can respond. So most of their greeting is question like so they will say, Mada be that's question for you to answer to the greeting. Mada how fully yina, kaun yina ha, be that's how was the afternoon. When the times go maybe in the evening hour now, you want to greet, you will say there now, um, Mada, Pokoye na ha, Pokoye na. That's me. How is the evening? Or if you want to, you can, because most time, like I said first earlier, I say most times question. Mada, Pokoye na, Pokoye na. That's me. How is the evening? Pokoye na. That's been late in the evening now. The sun have already settled, you know. When the sun settled, it's like time already have changed. So you ask how the evening is going. How is the evening? How is your evening is going like? So you're asking, Mara, so he will still respond, Kayi ngoma, musegwangi batendo batema, musegya ndimwema. It's like we give praise to the supreme. It's like we give we give praise to the Almighty. You understand? So it's like that. If if like in the morning hour now, Ginde I'll show you. That's one. Ginde, because when you wake up first, that's the first greeting. Mada Ginde, Mada be yini. Ginde when you want to ask, if you want to greet general greeting, Mada be yini. That's how about the health. Mada Mada Biana is the just general one. You say like you say good morning. You say morning. When you say morning, like that one general, you can say general grandpa good you can say grandpa morning. Starts like that. But if you want to say, Grandpa, how is your morning? That's you pose question on him. So you want him to respond. You want to know his health status. So that's the same way the Mende also do. You can ask, Mara BA when that time he will respond. You understand? He will say now, okay, praise be to the Almighty for safe and come and see the light again. So like that. So if in the morning you will say that maybe you can say Biayini or Gendeyina. You say or you or on or then you can say good morning, like you say good morning general. I told you. Madabiana, that's one. That's three you can ask three in one question, you can ask one If you say you want to greet the respectful way, you can go there and say, Mara Bieni, or Mara Ngile, Mara Biana. You can still respond. Mara Biana, he will respond and say, Ah, Keke, Kayengo, Abie. You see the where the converse coming, because the question you throw to him, that's what make he also respond. You want to know about, it's like you care about him, so you also respond in a way that you also will be happy. So you understand. Then in the like grammar, you want to greet grammar as well. It's just that the name change, but it's the same way you do as well. You understand? You greet mama because like the many people also um they call ye. It's like ye and mama to the many people as well. They call ye. You understand? Like we general we call it mama, mommy. It's like in the Western world they say mommy, but we in Africa we say mama, and then we the many people call it ye biana, because the most time um tradition and our people teach us when you want to greet an elderly people, you go down, you say mama biana or ye biana kan ye yini ye bi yini. So it's like just that the name change, but it's the same. The words are just they are the same, but the name, that's what changed. But the name of the greetings are all the same. You understand? So another step again, if you want to greet your age mates, or maybe someone is not your grandfather, but it's maybe your father, is your father age, you can say it's different as well again. It's different because the names also sound different because they call them different names. They as we call like as we in the general term can say daddy or father. But in the many people, these many people call it different way. They call it apa. They call it papa biana. You see, papa biana, papa boa, papa bieluvine, papa kauyena. These are all questions because they want you to respond. They ask questions for you to respond. So it's like they will not just greet as soon as they want because of they want to, but they impose on you question for you to respond. Because if you just greet general, maybe the person will not feel more attached to it. They will say, yeah, basic. Like you say, like you just want to greet someone and you say, morning. They will say, yes, how the morning? You will not even say how the morning because like you want to converse more. If you say, like you say morning, the person will also will say, yeah, morning, it's done. But if you say, yes, sir, how are you doing? It's not. You sound. That's mean you want him to respond. So it will still go there and say, yeah, how are you doing? When you say, how are you doing? Yeah, I'm fine. And you converse statement. It's that time going. So that is it. As for me, please subscribe to my channel. Um, Country Zulu, as you already know, um, I'm trying to build up this channel. It's like it's not really easy. It's not really easy. I'm on it. Just have some few subscribers. The viewers are coming up, but the subscribers are low. So like, mm, YouTube will not be able to monetize my channel. Because also they are business people. They are looking for content. They want people that have huge follower, huge subscribers. So like, please follow my channel. Have for more content. Subscribe and hit the bell. So as any time so far, come online and drop um, education, entertaining stuff that you will be learning from. You, because most time I will be dropping more entertaining stuff that you will be able to learn more and get more education on it. Concerning the many people, concerning different tribes, the creoles, because I speak Creole. Like normally I speak maybe the one I speak well is like the Creole, the the Mende. I speak the Creole, the Mende, the Shabro, just because we are all sharing boundary. So the Timni, I try a bit, I try a bit, but like I'm not that much perfect in it. I know how to read on it. I know the sick things, yes, but not that deep into it. I'm not that deep into it, but I try most time to be perfect on it. Me also, I'm learning on it. I try. I have my own teacher as well. Teach most time taught me how to count the month of the years and the day of the week. So something like that. So I'll be maybe if I have a time, I will be bringing the guy my lecturer on Timine. So I will bring him here so that he also will be able to learn more other people how to get their they belongs to their culture, their ethnic groups, their tribes. So it's like I will be doing this basically so people will get more in touch with their familiar with the words. Like I'm not yet done. I'm concerning the elders people. If you want to greet your father, the name also changed, but the greeting it just sound the same. You understand? The name as same as you want to greet age mates, maybe your schoolmates, maybe friends. It just kind of stylish a bit, but like it just sound the same. Like my age mates now, if I meet my schoolmates or whosoever, um, colleagues, maybe, but we are age mates. I'll know how to we greet it. We greetings are like flexible to be because you are trying to be like you are among your age mates. So like it's not that much, you know. So like we greet like if I meet my age mates now, I will say Dakebiana, Kangina, Kayengoma. That's mean, yeah, like Ndake is like the word Ndake. Now a friendly word like you're saying, hey my man, what's up? How are you doing? So you see, my man, like we say, hey guy, what's up? How are you doing? So it's like that's so you say Dakebiana is also asking a question because you want more converse with the person. You can say Dakebiana, come here now, be fine. All our questions. So the person will be able to respond and get more detail into it. So I think, like I said, the first, I said that's what the many people most time they ask questions so you can be able to respond. They want more conversation with the person. So like their question are they are sorry, they are greeting are all question for you to respond because they want to mingle, they want to know much about your health, you're doing what's going on, it's like that. So like if I meet my age mate, like we way back junior school and high school, if I meet with someone that we went to school together, I will just say, hey, Nake, come here now. Say, Stanley, because I asked him question or her, he will still respond. Say, Kayengoma Nake, be over. Kayengoma. Abundesia Tieluvain. Bundesa Tieluvain mean how about your parents are doing at home? How your parents? Bundesa Tieluvain. How your parents doing? So still he also will respond because he wants he wants me to know. That's why because me want to know. That's why I asked. He also will explain to me because you know that I want to know, or she know that I want to know. So we still respond. Bundesa Kayengoma. Never be having that Bundesa to go on. That's me also respond. How your parents also doing? So you see, conversation. Like I said before, there are people who like conversation a lot. They like questions. They like interaction. They want they want to have your own point of view in whatsoever. So they discuss with you much for you to understand more. So like that. And then after then If it is a lady, does the name Nyapui. Like that was is kind of viral when you go to the Mende people. Nyapo, biana, eh, funingenya, kaoyena. You see, these are names for the young ladies. They call, let me say, 90 to 95% for the young ladies. These are the names. Maybe person may not want to call you your real names, or maybe because maybe the person may not know your real names, so that he can say, Nyapo biana, kaoyena. Still, you respond because it's a question. No, sir. Um, as they ask you, because they want a response from you, you should also respond. Kawina, kayengoma, bia 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 wine, kayengoma. See, converse. So as because like they have slangs that we are going to learn about the words more, so we can get more detail to the words like ndake, nyapui, funinge hindui, mada ove, mada. That's when they say mada over, that means the person has gets the age limit, is old person, mada over. Or maybe sometimes the one is not that much old, but is ageable, but the one maybe is own a position, they want to give that kind of respect to him as the elderly people among them. So they will give that kind of um symbolic to the person, say okay, title to him. They will say Mada Ove Yana, because it happens to me. I'm not old, but does that because my people are kind of friendly and they want that kind of respect. When I go to my village, people will start greeting me because my name is for my grandfather. I am I'm the one that they give my grandfather. My name is for my grandfather. You know, my own name that I'm answering to it now is for my grandfather. Um, is is a paramount chief from Lower Banta, and the Bangua chiefdom also my father's side, because the Lower Banta is my from mother, for my own mama, for my own mother's side. The Bangura chiefdom is for my father's side. So it's like I'm both chief from the both side. My father's side, I'm a chief, and my mother's side also I'm a chief because my mother's father is the paramount chief. So it's like chief all over me. So like, you know, when I get there, they will honoring me, calling me Marove, Diana, Kamina. So it's like I'm not old, but they give me the respect as like I'm old, but I'm not. So that's it. And then the other things that mm, if maybe you even if you are not old, but they give some certain position to you. They don't want to call you by your name. You understand? They don't want to call you by your name. They give you an elder's name that uh, so that you can be respectful in the community, so that people will know this specific person that we are referring his name is not an ordinary person. They have an title's name that they will give you. These are one title name, Mada. Mada is a great title name. It's me grandfather, but the grandfather is no, it's not like because of you are old, but maybe the title they have given to you, they don't want to call you by your name. They will say, grandfather, Mada Uvebiana, oh Madam Muabiga Mahai, Kahuyena. Bisa ngo mamula muwala nafa mungo mumbime ko yungu ejibia biwula ma bigu bisansa la muva. You understand the statement? That statement is trying to sound as Grandfather, we are here to you. We bring an issue that you want, that we want you to settle among us. That's why we are here. I pray that you give us your ears to listen and we can explain much better for you to understand. That's it. So as soon as you say that to a elder peoples or elder person that you meet with, so we still go, okay, we'll give you your ears and then try to listen to what you bring on floor. So if you have an input and you have a solution to it, okay, bring on a solution. Everybody go peacefully, because most time they bring an issue quarreling, and sometimes it's not an quarreling, but something for the community to grow, for people how to live in the community. So like it's kind of, they bring lots of different cases. So like the greeting side, I've already summarized some of the greeting that you may understand. You try to listen and listen to it, you will learn to it, so you can get perfect on it. Like I will repeat it again. The sentence is like, if you want to greet, say, you want to say to your colleagues, mates, to say, hey, guy, what's up? How are you doing? I hope you're fine. You can say in Mende now, you can say, hey, Nakebia. That's when you are talking man to man, colleagues, mates, it's different than woman conversation. We do this like we know what's up. So like that, you can say, hey, Nakebia na, kahu yena. Nalangola de kekayangoma or see, he will respond. How the person respond, that's make you continue to ask, you know. So like if we are now maybe we are two in the studio now, like I ask the person, Takebiana, respond. Ah, kao yena, kayengoma. Abiabe, see the conversation. So like unless we want to end, we end. So like is that. And then same to the elder people, you greet them in the respectful way wherein they will be able to respond to your question, because you are the greet you want you that greet fair, you are the one that make him or her respond. And you understand? Ye biana, ye ye na elder person also. Ye, like I said first in my stats. I said that yeah, na mama, but maybe the person is not your biological mother, but you want to prefer not call him her by her name. You can call the person yeah. You understand? Instead of calling the person by her name, so you can say Yebiana, Kanhu Yena, Bielu Vine. They respond, pam, 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 go like, how, go boom, 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 boom. So it's like that. So most time when the person you are conversing with respond, that's make you also get more energy to respond. So like that's how the many people do, and how the many people mingle with each other. They are very, very friendly. They are good to go wherever they are. you know they they do things in common. They do very, very important things wherever they are. So it's like, they used to 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 share things in common, for sure. They used to share things in common, because most time when you want to uh, I want let me check something here. Most time if you want to say, let me say this. Okay, let me please share, please share, like, follow the channel, please support. Your own little bit go a long way. You can tell. They say a drop of a drop of little water build a mighty ocean. I think is that the quote. I think is it. Um, you know. So please share the live. Please support the channel in little that you are able to, any kind of way, maybe by sharing or whatsoever, you know, nice for you to share because God also love people that share. Me also share. hmm I share. I do. Just that I I share different because for me, I'm not just into content creating like as you say what I own here. I work for a media house, Africa Young Voices. You can see my real name is there, Mohamed Sal, Africa Young Voices Media Empire AYV. I do cinematography and then I do graphic, motion graphic and static. And I do editing as well. Um and I act as well. I do acting. And then you know I do acting. I'm a technical guy, so I do versatile jobs. As that's the fact. I do lot. I act, and then I'm into the entertainment. So like I try to perfect, do lots of things in the entertainment industry, so I will be able to become versatile in all sorts of way where I'm able to bring income. So if I'm not acting today, I will be in the field or behind the camera. I will be in lighting or maybe doing flyers or I may be doing trailers for the film to be marketed out there, or I will be sitting behind my computer to edit. Is I do all kind of stuff. So it is what it is. So like that. That's why I always say, please. It's hard for us here in Africa for each other to because there it's not like opportunity is not here, but the opportunity is like a slim, the struggle and the internet stuff and other things are kind of not that much perfect for us to be able to play or be exposing out like a bomb our talent. So like it's slim, the opportunity are not that much like other parts of the world. So the western and other stuff. Yeah. So like but we still manage to try and do our best what we can be able to do to support the world and support our own community, put things in place, advise them in the way that they can be calm and be patriotic, do things that are useful to the community, something like that. So as for me, that's what I do. I love smiling. I love make fun. That's me. I don't. It's not easily you see me quarreling because I'm not kind of person that I'm not into it. That's why I always smile. I always make fun. See, so I'm I'm still maybe I may go out now maybe because of the time I want to have some rest bit. I'll get on to you. You that are not on the live because I see how many people now watching. Few of people watching, but maybe as times go, we today is the first time I started going live on my YouTube channel. So like as we go, just that I don't have lots of people and the time is now late. So like lots of people are not moreover parts of where in Africa here now. It's not a lot of people are now not outside working, they are sleeping. Most of them, maybe that's why. So other parts of the world, maybe it's day, but for here us now it's night. So it's coming to the morning hour 4 something, 6 after 4. So like We are we are now in the morning almost. So I need to rest, and then by tomorrow again I'll be able to work. So I hope you learn and be able to put them into practice. I will be here giving you all the things that you need. Just put them in the comment section. I will be able to answer them in my next episode. Thank you, thank you. God bless you wherever you are. I pray that you be able to to get yourself whatever you need in your way and your appropriate way by the great Almighty, by the great Almighty. Yes. So I'm signing out, Country Zulu. As you already know, I'm right with you all the time. I'm ready to answer all your questions. Thank you. May God continue to bless you in abundance in whatever you are doing. Thank you very much. God bless. Um, I'm now signing out. Thank you. Bye bye.